Hi, I'm Andrew, an entrepreneur and a computer science student,
Hi, I'm Raveen, a psychology major student.
and you're now listening to the Ink Thoughts podcast, where we ponder and talk about incongruous thoughts ranging from our daily life to the human mind. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Ink Thoughts podcast. Today's a Wednesday, but both of us are feeling particularly out of our normal condition, I guess. Not really sure why. I think it was quite a stressful session just now when we're thinking about the title for our next podcast, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
What do you think is actually the toughest part just now?
I'm not sure about you, but I think I actually limited myself in the word that I'm going to use. So that's what made me feel even harder to think of a title.
Okay. I agree with that. Actually, initially I was limiting myself with that as well. I was limited by the word time saving,
Yes.
time efficient. Like I'm trying to find words around it, but it just didn't work. So I decided to go back into the main idea and search for what is the main content that we're actually originally talking about. That's how I got a few other ideas, but still, it's still hard for me because, yeah, I don't know. Those titles are a bit too thought provoking.
but is it really that hard for you? I feel like you generated those titles like quite
instantly?
short time. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not very sure, but cause I do feel like I'm not in the right condition today. I'm not sure where that came from. Maybe it's not all from the title. The title thinking session came from something else, but the title thinking session does contribute something to that. But yeah, maybe I was like I don't know, like thinking of the title led me to think of some deeper stuff, which kind of troubles me. But possibly that. I'm not exactly sure why. But yes, what are we talking about today?
So we are talking about what makes a contentful birthday. So everyone has a birthday, right? And everyone celebrated it differently, and it might bring different meanings to everyone as well. So
Yes, indeed. Okay, let's start by asking ourselves. But you first. So, did you enjoy your birthday, your recent birthday?
Yes. My most recent birthday is actually one of the most memorable one for me. And you know why?
Yeah. Actually, I'm not exactly know why. Like, just elaborate. It can be from I mean, like, I'm not a mind reader, so I know that the part which I celebrated with you may contributed largely to why you are feeling it. It makes it so memorable. But still, I can't be sure because the only way to be sure of something is when the actual person says it out.
Yes,
so
yes.
yeah.
So one thing that I remember for my most recent birthday is that I really feel loved by everyone around me. Like those people I really care. Yeah. Like my friends and you and my family. I really feel that. And I'm really grateful for that. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think the celebration process doesn't mean that much to me. Just that the relationship that we try to keep, and the kind of love that we are trying to convey to each other. Yeah, I think that's what means most to me. Yeah. How about you?
Okay. Damn. Okay, that wasn't the answer I was expecting for, but that's actually good because I was expecting for a more surface level answer. So you're talking about like the parts you like the details of your birthday, something like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and ask you. So, what do you think is a foundational thing which you think you truly enjoyed within this birthday, and you actually went straight into that with it, which is like, oh, damn, surprising. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's actually what I'm actually looking for. So, yes, cool. Yep. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, for mine, It was cool. I mean, yeah, I actually postponed my birthday celebration. I think 2 days later, but because I generally like how you do it, you feel love and all that. But for me, I see it in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
I just enjoy spending birthday with people who I care and that I know that they somehow care about me. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I want it to be a very enjoyable session. The date is not that important. It doesn't have to be exactly on the birthday
Yeah.
because it's just a day to commemorate your 1 year of growth, somewhat that thing. So it doesn't necessarily need to fall on that date. Like having it on that date doesn't make your doesn't make like your day full of sparkles or whatever. Like there's no special events on that single day where
Yeah.
like the sky will just be brighter, the moon will shine brighter at you, particularly at you,
Yes,
something like
yes.
that. So there's no such thing. Like it's just an abstract thing that we made up. So any day is possible, like just kind of close to that date, it's fine. Then I just would like to get people which I care about, and I feel like they do somehow care about me, and then yeah, have a great time where we enjoy food, have a great chat or something like that. Because other than spending time with these people, another thing is that I love to think about how much I've grown over this year. So this thought actually came to me, I think, 3 or 4 years ago. 3 or 4 years ago when I
So
was
you
like,
do reflection
I
every year on your birthday.
pardon what?
So you do reflection. So you do reflection on your birthday every year.
Not really reflection, but I was thinking about like the purpose of life and then many things
Okay.
about it. Now I'm still thinking about it, and this thing came out like, oh, what do people celebrate birthday for? And for me, at that point in time, for birthday actually meant it's not necessarily a happy thing, but happy is a choice, so it depends on how you look at it. So at that time, I think of it as you actually need to see what you have actually done in the previous year and whether it's actually worth celebrating. And then there was a part of my life, I think 1 or 2 years ago, actually think no, actually it's not that. But now I actually went back to that that thought, agreeing with that. But I would like to change it a little, where like if you've done nothing, there's nothing wrong. Don't be sad about it. But instead, you just need to find out why you actually didn't really do anything which you are satisfied with, and find ways to do things which you are satisfied with, maybe like
Yeah.
adding value and all this. So yes, it's important to see what you've done and then just like be grateful of that. Be grateful of that. But usually you will have done something or learned something.
Yeah.
Yeah, just that we don't notice. It's just like from the last episode we talk about how I'm sorry, suddenly forgot the content. Yes, how actually when we fail at something, it's actually an achievement as well, because we found out that this is not the way to do things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when in the previous year we ended up like failing at something or whatever, we should we should see that as an achievement as well, and then just be grateful that we went through that earlier in life instead
yes.
of having it at some more important moment.
Yes.
But even in more important moment, actually, it's fine. It's still a learning process. It's just harder to digest because of all the bad outcomes that came together with it. But still, we should be grateful of that. Something that we need to slowly work on. So I don't really reflect, but I just like I give it a thought. Like, yeah, I'm quite happy with what the previous year have brought me, and yeah, thanks for that. And I yeah.
Oh, you continue first.
Actually, no, because I realized that we are going a bit too deep directly. We are quite close to talking about the contentful birthday already, when we're just talking about like our recent birthday experience. Yeah, so I would like to save those for like later. Yeah. So what were you gonna say?
I wanted to say that it just reminded me that Oh, usually during birthday, like before we blow off the candles, we'll make wishes, right? Sometimes I think it seems like a goal or aim for someone. Yeah, so maybe it's a thing that makes your birthday celebrating, not really celebrating. Like after 1 year of that, maybe you might be able to think back about what you wish about last year and see if you have done it or achieved it.
Oh, okay. I actually don't really make like wishes.
Oh,
Yeah. I just like normal goals, and yeah, let's go ahead with the normal goals that I have.
okay.
Because I already have like things. So, cause there's another thing where like, I don't limit myself to like set goals during just birthday. So like the goals comes and go every single day. We experience growth every single day. We find out new things every single day. That's why we implement them along the way. Yeah, so that's why I don't really make those wishes. Yeah, I don't really make those wishes. But yes, let's just go straight into talking about what makes a contentful birthday. Perhaps this episode might be shorter a bit, but it's fine. Let's experiment.
Yeah.
Like if it's short, then let's experiment with a shorter episode. But yes, so to you, what makes a contentful birthday? Like, okay, let's set some examples first. Let's set some assumptions. So I believe both of our assumption would be the same, that the general public's contentful birthday might be a celebration inviting many people coming over here, and then have a meal, eat stuff, perhaps some simple games, blow candle, end of the day, thanks everyone for coming, see you guys next time, bye bye, something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, I
guess
feel
not really contentful, but maybe something like ideal
like
birthday,
party.
something like that. Yes, something like that. Yeah. So yes, so what will be yours?
Okay.
Your ideal one.
Actually, I found those party type a bit awkward. At least for me, I've experienced it once. Although it's not like a very huge party, it's just basically my relatives and my best friends. So we had that session at a cafe. Yeah, because my parents and my family don't want to do all those very
clean up
tiring things.
Yeah. Like actually pre-party planning and actually post-party cleaning and all this. So we just like outsource this to others.
Yeah.
That's actually a very good thing. Knowing that you actually dislike it, and then if it's within your means, just like outsource it.
Yeah.
Why actually stress our own self with all this stuff, just trying to save a few bucks actually.
Yeah.
Increasing our quality of life.
And then the most awkward part is when everyone is trying to sing the birthday song to you, you're standing in the middle of the crowd and
Okay. Yeah, actually, in fact, that is actually a very awkward thing. I'm not sure why do you think we feel awkward during that moment?
I think some people might not feel awkward, they might feel very happy, but like people like me, I don't know how to react to that situation.
Okay.
Like, should I sing along? Should I clap along? Should I do something else?
Oh, what I do now is actually I just sing along and then I just clap along. Just make it fun. Literally, I just make it fun. Like, make it fun for me, myself, and everyone else. Because, let's just make it fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I do. But yes, I agree with your statement about the party thing. My last party actually is quite some time ago. It's back when I was 12, I think. Yes, it was when I was 12, and of course, that time, because I'm still young, so I'm just enjoying myself. But I do know that it's quite awkward for some other people because you don't get to actually take care of all your guests. Yeah. So they might not be actually enjoying themselves.
Yes.
That's the thing. So and another awkward thing is that because we just have this this social standards where you have to invite like your relative, this, that,
Yeah.
this, that, because you're actually having a party. But not saying that they couldn't care less coming. They they might come. They might be okay with coming, but the thing is that the relationship between both of us isn't that close that I hope that there's a deeper meaning for all the people that actually comes. They don't just come because I invited them or because they think they are obliged to come to this party because of their because of the relationship, of the bond, of the relative
Yeah.
name. So yeah, I think there should be a deeper meaning behind that actually motivates them to come instead of just like come because of all this very, very social reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for me, I think that's still okay because those relatives that usually come over to my places are those who have a better relationship with me and my family. So that's actually
I mean,
better for me.
it truly depends on the relationship. I don't
Yeah.
mean like all relatives should be excluded from this, but just hope that they come here for a better reason
Yeah.
instead of just like for the because of the invitation or because of the social the social thing, the social standard thing. So yes, I kind of dislike this party thing because of that, because when you come over you just you might not enjoy yourself, and then I'm forced to socialize with you, and we don't really have a particular bond or a particular topic that we to talk about. That's why we are not that close. So I think perhaps we are not as compatible as we think we are. Just that, yeah, maybe we're just relatives. So it's okay. I understand that you are here to like wish me a birthday. But I'm fine with just a message as well, a call, something like that. Knowing that you actually want to wish me a birthday, but maybe you can save the effort coming here. So
Yeah.
just something like that.
Oh, and then usually I'm not sure in other places, but in Malaysia we usually have a not usually, I think most of people might prefer having a party for their 21st birthday, right?
I think it's an international thing, because like
Oh.
in 21 years old marks a beginning, I guess, like
Okay,
or maybe the adulting age or something like that. Yeah, so
Okay.
I think it's pretty common for people to actually have that.
So I remember my friend asking me, am I going to hold a party for that? So I actually went back and think about it. I'm thinking like, okay, let's say I'm having a party. I need to invite you, and you. So that's a lot because I have different groups of friends. Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah, like if I just invited this group, then the another group of friends might say, "Oh, why didn't you invite me? I thought we are close as well." Yeah,
Yes,
but
yes, yes,
but
I
let's
understand
say when all of them come to my party, I don't have so much of time and energy to entertain everyone.
Yes, exactly. I
And
agree with that.
imagine my parents might ask my relative to come over as well. Then I still need to entertain the relatives.
Yeah, so there will be like around like 3 or 4 groups of people which
Yeah.
you need to actually put an effort into entertaining them.
Yeah.
To make sure that they feel their presence in this party. Yeah. So in the end, it might feel like instead of having a birthday party, it's actually more of a commitment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with that, because yes, my ideal one would be just like, I understand that there may be group of friends, so let's just spend time individually
Yes.
with those group of friends.
Yes.
And yeah, and I particularly like the idea of going out into restaurant or whatever, because I think it's important to think what's the foundational thing that we are looking for. Are we looking for a birthday party, or is the birthday party kind of a social want that you see from other things, other people having it, that's why you actually want it? And is it actually something that you are trying to flex? Not saying that everyone is wanting to flex, but sometimes it just unconsciously that you have this thought of actually showing off through a party, something like that. But for me, my foundational want is actually just to enjoy the time with people I care about, like knowing how you're doing, and then like just enjoy that moment there, that food. That is the thing I'm looking for, like that time thing. Because how many years are there for us to just sit down and just like chat? Of course, it'll be cool if we can mutually chat about like what we have done last year and all that. I would love to have a bunch of friends where we can chat about that. It will be literally about like how we celebrate birthday, because we're actually reflecting on what we've done, like laugh about it, think of how to improve it. Yeah, that would be cool as well. That's what I'm thinking actually.
Oh, so for you, the birthday, okay, the meaning of birthday is to like celebrate a year of growth, right?
I would say that yes.
Okay,
yes.
Then I think mine is a little bit different. As for me, it's more on the feeling gratitude towards those people around me, and relationship that I have, that I care for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understand. Yeah, because relationship thing, because I would actually say that even celebration with my family members, I would only select a few, even those that are very, very close. Because some of them, they just don't fully understand the thing about your celebration and what I want as a birthday. So they have this idea that birthday works this way. So if I were to involve them in my celebration, they want to celebrate it their ways, which is not something which I enjoy. So yeah, and if it ended up not working in the way that she's thinking, she might end up getting frustrated. So that is the reason why I have this totally different idea of birthday ever since, because it's not a celebration if we are not enjoying. The key thing is if we are able to enjoy this particular moment. That's why I have started to take everything back into control. I decide my own date. I decide my own food. I decide my own cake, because the celebration is my celebration. I want to celebrate a year of growth with food I enjoy, with cake I want to try, something like that. But I particularly like to try out new stuff. So, of course, I would like to make this birthdays centered on me when we talk about decisions on all the food, everything, because it's what I want. And then, but the time, I would like to spend the time with people which, like I said many times before, I care, and then we know that they care about me, like so that I'm actually not wasting your time trying to just be here because you think that being here is necessary, something like that. But in fact, you think that coming here, talking with me, having this time together with me is actually adding value to your life in any ways that you like. Even though we're actually talking about what's your contentful birthday, I actually explain my full my ideal birthday this way.
But I think through the ideal birthday, we can sort of like understand what's your contentful birthday as well. And I believe it's very different for everyone as well.
Yes, definitely, it's very different from everyone, because of experiences as well. Once you experience something bad, you might not like that anymore. That is what caused me to change until what I have today. It's not about all the gifts and whatever. Like, actually, if you think about it, it's literally just capitalism which built up this thing where you need to send gifts during your birthday. When you are celebrating about someone older, when you look at a surface, foundational, when you're actually celebrating a year older, it's actually quite sad. But of course, like generally, when you talk about it, it sounds quite sad. But if for people who actually talk about growth and all this, you are actually older by 1 year, you learned a lot more. You are grateful of whatever that's happened in the previous year. So like, there's just different perspective for everyone. But yes, I would like to hear more from because you said that your ideal birthday is to celebrate, not really celebrate, to be grateful of all the relationship which you have gotten in the previous year, something like that.
So it's like actually I don't mind just having spending the time together, sitting there talking. So but sometimes it might still be a little bit awkward when it's a huge group. So we usually go and have a meal, right? I guess that's how most of us do it. So I don't mind so much about those food, but how we are spending that moment together happily.
Okay.
So
all right. Because you actually talked about the awkward part. That's why I talk about I only take in people who I care and they care, somewhat care about me. Because if there's this kind of, if they are at this certain level, there's no such thing as awkwardness. Not talking is a kind of
yes
like just enjoying it. So like if we understand it at such level, I don't mind you not talking, because it's part of our way to like just live. That's why I think that like I don't really get huge group, because I only care about that few important connections. Not like, even in like friends, then there's like close friends. Like, not all close friends are that as well. Like, just like what I said, one of my close family members which don't totally understand this birthday concept, which will eventually make a unpleasant birthday for me. So I would rather that not having her within this celebration. That's why like I only like find people which are like at the same level where we will enjoy. Like, just we know each other so well that like just simple talks, or just like being together, having food, all this is enjoyment. Like, we don't need that, and then there won't be also the awkwardness, because there won't be any awkwardness or whatever else. So you actually don't have to put in any single commitment or any effort into maintaining the conversation or whatever. Literally, we just be there, and then we just let our relationship, our connection, handle the rest.
And
everything will just like work on its own. So like that like it sounds a bit very like, it might sound overly abstract, but that is how I find the best way to celebrate my birthday.
And I even think sometimes I might not need a birthday cake, but I guess the society makes it like we are so used to having a birthday cake during our birthday.
I don't mind as well, because literally that is actually something that people made up just to sell more cakes. You actually don't need that, but I do take this opportunity. I take this opportunity to just try out something new, because like I generally like cakes. It's cool. Like, having cakes is actually cool. So that's why I have thoughts of like having slices, many different slices of cake, because the thing is, I buy cakes because I actually enjoy them. I actually like cake. So let's find some new cake which is interesting, or like different variants of cake where we can actually try out. Because the key thing about cake right now is that since it's birthday, people actually buy cakes for birthday, and then yeah, why not just take this opportunity and just like try out new stuff, isn't it? So
Yeah.
that is like what I think of. Yeah, what I think of for birthday cakes.
Just now when I talk about those slices of birthday cake, it actually reminded me of one of the past experience where I think I was 15 years old that year, and then there's a secret recipe right opposite of my school.
Mm-hmm.
So ever since the secret recipe is open, then everyone just buy cakes from secret recipe and give to their friends. So that year, my friends actually give me cakes, some cakes, a few of them. And then when I went home, I realized that there's a
All of them
few
are the same.
same flavors. So
Yeah.
of course, my family might get a cake for me as well, right? So those cakes that my friends give me, I keep it in the fridge, and then every morning I eat it as my breakfast. But the same flavor of cakes every day, you know.
Yeah. So basically, this shows that there is some kind of flaw as for the general concept on how we should celebrate birthday, because people just kind of see it from their own perspective. And yeah, they think that this is something that we should do, but they never thought of like what actually is the perspective from the birthday boy or birthday girl.
Oh,
Yeah, but of course there's nothing wrong to this.
Yes,
They are
yes.
doing it with a good intention, just like how
Yes.
that family member of mine is actually doing it in a good intention, just that they are not at the level of realization where they find they know that birthday should be about that person, not about them. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yes, what were you gonna talk about?
Although I'm having those same flavors of cakes every morning, but I'm still feeling very grateful for them thinking about me and sending me cakes. But one of the funny thing is that I remember two of my friends, they actually went and buy the cake together, but they bought the same flavor. I'm really interested in knowing why they do this.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's like things like this that actually makes me think of birthday cakes, all this, like it's just something that I should get myself. Yeah. Of course, like I'm quite thankful for people who just like do that. I mean,
Yes.
I'm happy that I have a place in your heart.
Yes.
But still, yeah, I guess I wouldn't mind if you actually ask me something like that. So I would actually just like buy gift card or something to others, because when you think of it, of course, it depends on the value perceived by that person as well. Some people do actually very care. Care a lot about people buying gift for them, like, and especially like gift that they put thought into it. They like the surprise element and all that.
Yeah.
But now I think of it, of course, I think of it in many levels. One is that those gifts are usually not that useful, and if it's something that I need, we are pretty well off. Thankful to that. If it's something that we need, usually either we have it or we just get it for ourselves. So I think the gift thing, yeah, we can just like put that out of the birthday equation. I guess everyone can just like, we should appreciate the time instead of like buying the gift and all that. So I don't mind people not giving me gift and whatever.
I guess when we were young, we liked more like
it's a
the
thing
surprise
that
element.
that was built into our mind through all those like TV shows or whatever, and other friends and whatever. So they built this concept that we're supposed to get gifts, and then maybe you're supposed to get a gift, not like cash or like gift card or whatever like that. But now actually, I truly don't mind. And sometimes one at one point in life, I think it makes me sound so old if I'm gonna when I talk about this. I believe at one point in life, you just be grateful that you are able to celebrate your birthday with others because you actually don't know when you're gonna die. I mean, like when you're old. So you're just grateful when you're still able to celebrate your birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's really looking back at the year for me, thinking of what value you have created, what value you have created for others, and what growth you have made. Because eventually, that's a few things that you care about. I mean, like life is about, not really care about. Like that's a few things that life is about. Yeah. And friends that actually provide you gift, of course, they're off. I'm not saying that they're actually bad. All friends that provide us with gift, birthday cakes, whatever, even in not the way that we like, they are out of good intention, just that they don't understand our perspective. But still, like when you think of it, the gift that they provide usually don't exactly add value. You understand?
I got you.
Yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, that's why I only find people like of our same level to like celebrate. Just like come, like let's have a chit chat, have some good food, drink something nice, talk about life, talk about your plans. Yeah, whether like just talk about your plans, because it's important to surround yourself with the right people as well, not with people who are toxic, not with people who are unsupportive.
Yeah.
So yeah, people which actually, I was reading the book. So I was reading this book about how to create your digital net worth by Jen Wong. So yeah, inside they talk about the 3 connections that you should always have. One is people who you want to inspire, people who inspires with you, and people who you aspire to be. So I would actually tend to spend time having my birthday with people who would like to inspire with me. So we actually we will actually grow from each other. Something like that. Nice. Yeah, but I just enjoy surrounding my birthday with just like growth, appreciating growth and values that was perceived and created. That's like my way. Yeah, but then your way is like just to be grateful of all the relationship that
Yeah. Because
that's cool.
I believe I actually have a few groups of friends, but some of them we rarely meet each other. But whenever we catch up with each other, it is a very very great and fun session. We still care for each other, just that we don't spend that much of time together.
Yeah. I
So
understand that.
so sometimes like birthdays can act as an occasion for everyone to meet up and then catch up with each other. So I think that's what important to me.
I understand.
Because I still cherish that relationship, just that we don't have that much of time to always be together.
Okay. True. Yeah, I guess actually that's the end for this episode. So a simple wrap up is that I would enjoy my contentful birthday would be it's actually a very simple one where I just take this birthday occasion to enjoy new food, new cakes, because people think that we should have cake. So why not take this opportunity to enjoy new cakes and spend time with people who I get to who would like to inspire together, like who would like to grow together, like we can learn new stuff together. Just like, the time part is the important thing for me. Yeah, so that's my contentful birthday. Okay, now you wrap up yours.
Okay, so for me, my contentful birthday would be spending time with those people, those relationships that I actually care for. Yeah, so like families, like different groups of friends, and so we can catch up with each other, and maybe sometimes we can have some deep talks as well when there's time. So we get to know each other more, like what's their condition at the moment, what's their thoughts at the moment, and all. Yeah. And that feeling of like I feel loved by people around me, and I appreciate that, and I'm truly grateful for that. Yeah.
Okay. Understand. Yeah. But I don't know, just an advice for you. You shouldn't. I mean, like the love part is good, feeling loved by others, but try not to get too tied up by that. Create love from yourself, because take control of everything. Yeah, that's just my advice. That's why I just do everything myself, and then just be grateful of the value I've created and the growth which I've experienced. Like whether other people love me or not, that's their thing. It's their choice. I love myself for what I am because of the value I've created and the growth I've experienced.
Well, I love myself as well, just that it gives me opportunity to realize that, oh, they actually do that too, then I'm thankful for that.
But the thing is, people do that, but it's actually their choice whether they want to do it. So is it important for you to realize, for me, that's not important, because I don't tie my identity to that at all. So I guess thanks. I don't mean that I don't care about your love, like your love that you're actually providing, but I mean it's actually a total optional thing for me. Maybe not even optional, it's like not a thing for me.
Okay.
Like I don't mean that I disregard your love towards me, just without it I'm fine, because I think I would love that you spend more time for yourself, where you try to grow yourself, or let's just help each other to grow. So instead of loving, I prefer adding values. Adding value, sharing values, and helping each other to grow. All this, because loving doesn't help, unfortunately. This is totally my opinion. After what I'm thinking, after what I've thought, everything, because sometimes when you truly just love someone, you let them you allow them to stop growing, even though you know that that's not right for them. So I mean, I don't mind helping people, but only when they want to get help. So that's why I don't see this love thing as a very important thing.
Okay.
It's more important where you kind of just I would love to help add value to your life. I would love to help you grow. I would love to grow together with you, but if you are not seeking for it, then I guess I can help you with that, because I don't want to use this love as an excuse to stop other people from growing, because if I still love you and you're not growing, you are actually limiting my growth, because I still require to love you, I still require to maintain this relationship with you, and you're not growing, so you're actually limiting me. I constantly seek for growing.
Okay.
That's just my advice to you. This love thing is good, but it's sometimes it clouds too many things. So of course it depends on your purpose. It depends on your life purpose. For me, I find the value creation thing is more important.
Okay.
Maybe we can actually talk about this in another topic. It's actually quite interesting. But yes, other than that, do you have any other insights? I felt like that's kind of an insight for me. I'm not sure when this actually came out, when I just talk about love is, I mean, I don't mind love, but I don't think we should tie on to love. Instead, we should tie on to growth and adding value. But do you have other insight?
I don't think I have any insight this week.
Okay. All right. I guess this is actually a very, very casual episode.
Yes.
Even though you're just talking about birthday, and it's a very slow-paced episode, and we entered into a topic about love. I think that will be a bit controversial for some people when we talk. I believe that not everybody can accept what I've said. But yeah, maybe different experiences. So yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I guess that'll be it for this episode. So yes, thanks everyone for listening, and hope to see you guys on the next episode. All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the podcast. If you enjoyed, do share with your friends and family and leave us a review on the Apple Podcast. If you are not using an Apple device, you can leave a review on the Apple Podcast website with a link in the show notes. If you have any feedback or thoughts which you hope that we'll discuss in the future, feel free to email them to us at hello@incthoughts.com, or alternatively, you can send us a private message on our Facebook, Instagram or Twitter with the username of incthoughtspod. Thanks again, and see you all next week. Bye-bye. Alright. Okay, it's a very, very, very slow-paced episode where I just say whatever I want to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never, the love thing, yeah, I never actually know when that came out. Yeah, growth is more important. I don't know, man. Like, maybe you just find that, yeah, I think it's similar to the thing where I talk about, unless you want to help that person unconditionally, otherwise you wouldn't do it. Because when you love someone, I'm not sure, man. Yeah, I guess I find that when you love someone too much, you just limit yourself to where you are. You basically stop growing unless they grow.
Yeah, but I actually think that there should be a balance for that. Like, I mean, most of the stuff in our life, we should balance it to a certain extent, and I believe love as well. So for me, I actually think that love can be a powerful thing sometimes, but overly you love a person too much, of course there's some bad effect as well. So yeah.
Okay, I guess that's true. So I guess we can use like love as a support.
Yeah.
But when that person feel too comfortable within your
yes,
then we should probably just like exit. I mean, not really exit, but we just like take away the love from them, saying that like the love thing is actually meant as a support for you. It's not like something for you to not something as a reason that you can like just rely on me or something like that.
Yeah.
But yes, I'll still stick to my point of like not relying on love, because just be like just a very simple thing, keeping everything under my control. Because I mean it's not that I'm like indifferent towards love. Like feeling love is cool, but then I just like okay, cool. I'm happy. I'm just like I'm happy with that, but then like not a thing in my life, because literally another day you can just like choose not to love me, and then like like of course I'm not gonna tie my emotions to that, tie my whatever, my life to that, like going up and down. It's like directly tied to your whatever you think. So it's like yeah, I'm happy, and I actually I'm grateful that you love me, but yeah, sure. It's not something that would like change the course of my life, something like that. Yeah, that's just my point of view. But yes, I do agree with you. There should be a balance. We use it to a certain extent, maybe as a support or some kind.
Yeah.
But when that person like fully relies on your love or whatever, then you're like, yeah, you should maybe you should like go ahead to that person and tell them that yeah, maybe you should wake up and realize that some things are not just love. Not love can't solve everything. You should do something as well.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything you want to say?
No more?
All right. I guess then we'll just end it right here.
Okay.